County, Broward County, Broward County, Broward County, Broward County.
What's good, bro?
You know what he's getting on? County barbers.
Same thing for like 15 years, bro.
So what inspired you to be a barber?
I could honestly say like my barbers inspired me. Even though when I was going to the barbershop, I didn't know that I was going to be a barber. You know what I mean? When I first started working at like 15, I was like retail, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it was like the corporate world, man. And it was like I was making money, whatever, but I quickly saw that I wasn't trying to climb up that ladder, you know what I mean? So, and me, I kind of got into barbering out of necessity. I had a son when I was like 19, fresh out of high school, bro. So that's when I decided, man. I actually decided like a couple years later, when I, you know, when retail wasn't really for me, I noticed it wasn't for me. I was like, man, what do I really like? And my mentality always led me back to that because that's what I related to the most, you know what I mean? So I guess my barbers inspired me, bro. The culture, the environment, you know, the everything that barbering stands for, bro. The confidence that you need to have in order to even be a barber, the lifestyle, that look good, feel good, you know, that type of thing.
I think what you said
with
with that confidence, that probably gets overlooked as a barber. How do you feel?
What inspired me? I was 12 years old, bro, and my mom got tired of us like going to go see a barber, and she was just like, "Why don't you cut your brother's hair?" And I was like, "All right."
You just try it.
And I had a pair of just no-name brand clippers, they were probably Conair clippers, and I cut them up. I mean, I didn't really know what I was doing, you know what I'm saying? Nobody really inspired me. Because I was going to get haircuts at the mall. My dad was taking us to the mall. Like, you know, I had no idea what fades were. I just seen them, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then once I cut my brother's hair, it was a wrap. So once all the kids in the neighborhood found out I cut my brother's hair, everybody wanted me to cut their hair, bro. And I didn't know what I was. It's just from seeing what it looked like. You get me? I could try it, but do I remember what exactly I did? Like, I don't remember. But hey, and then everybody wanted a haircut after that.
But that's dope because from an early age, you felt like, damn, I'm on demand.
Yeah,
you know, everybody
yeah.
wants to come get a cut with me from like a young age, and you didn't even know what your career as a barber
Kids
was
were
gonna be.
knocking on my door, bro. Yeah, he's home, kid. I want a haircut.
That's fine.
And I'm just like, I was like, okay. You know, and it just took off, bro. Went to my first shop, and that's when it was like, wow, like this is what it's like, you know what I mean? Like going to Carl's barbershop, my first barbershop, to get an actual first fade. And it was like some military kind of fade, you know what I mean? But hey, it was an experience, and even that like inspired me even more to like, you know, take off.
It's like the shop, and you can feel it I feel like at the barbershop, you can feel it at like any age. That when you go to the barbershop, it's kind of like somewhere where you could just go and you could be who you are, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you could just go let loose and like, think about how you feel when you come here. You feel relaxed, you know you're gonna leave out of here fresh.
Yeah.
So from a young age, you know, I felt that too, you know what I mean? Because like he said, my mom used to take me to her friend that was a cosmetologist, bro.
Yeah,
Bro, and the only haircut
I
that
never
she
knew
knew
what a barber was.
she only did women. So the only haircut she know how to do for men or boys was a Super Bowl, bro.
I didn't
Like, yeah, bro. it was
We
just
never
a-
knew what a barber was. My
So-
dad didn't have a barber. I never knew what a
Yeah.
barbershop was.
So when you go to the shop
Crazy.
for the first time and I got my first fade,
Yeah.
I was like,
Yes. Yeah. After that, to see.
I feel like a whole nother person, bro. You know what I mean?
That confidence after a haircut.
So
Yeah.
to know that as a barber, you give that effect on the clientele, on the clients that you cut on a daily basis, bro. That itself is like you're giving people that confidence that, you know what I mean, that they need to go out into the world and face the world, bro. So you're literally like changing lives in a sense, bro. That's the way I see it.
But like, it was a hobby. You get what I'm saying?
In the
Like
beginning,
the
yeah.
urban atmosphere. Because I went to an old school classic. Like it was high tops. You know what I'm saying? Military, high fade, high and tight. You know what I'm saying?
What
Nobody.
year was that?
This was 90.
Damn.
Boy, showing his age right now.
Yeah, like 96, 95. Like it was number old Italian guys, bro, but they knew how to fade and scissor work, but not the urban way, not the what we grew. As I after that shop, I finally found a real shop after that. Not saying that wasn't a real shop, because if it wasn't for Carl's, you know what I'm saying, they inspired me. But after that, I went to a barbershop called Uptown.
I remember Uptown.
Uptown's barbershop in Coral Springs, straight New York cat, bro. And yo, that was such a vibe, bro. That was a vibe. That was like what he's explaining. Like, I felt like I was just kicking it with my boys. You know what I'm saying? And they had this power, bro. Like, you just, the vibe, the energy was just like, yo, I don't know if you want to curse, but you know what I mean? Like, I really, I fuck with them. You get me? Like, they were like, they made me feel like one of them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then after watching them, and it was just like, damn, yo, you can actually, you know, this is a job.
Yeah.
Like, because I was doing it in my backyard. And I think there was a job. And I think, you get me? Because there wasn't young guys like me, but till I finally got to high school is when I found out other barbers were, friends of mine were cutting hair too on the side. We were all the same age. It was just, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just, we were all straight out of high school, and we wanted to make people look good. Urban haircuts, fades that you saw on TV.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Give me that. All the fades were from New York and from Miami. You know, give me, the names were funny, bro. It was just like, give me a mid taper, give me that Brook, give me that Hialeah
That's
fade.
New York slang?
Well, New York was Brooklyn. Let me get a Brook. You know what I'm saying? Let me get a temp. You know, and I had to know those slangs because a lot of New Yorkers from New York were moving down here and living down here. So it was just, and the terms were just, again, Miami too was like, give me that Hialeah fade. I'm like, what's a Hialeah fade? And it was high up here, but like to see the corners here, but high up top, almost like a boozy fade.
Yeah.
We wanted to compete with Carl's Barbershop, because Carl's Barbershop was like, y'all are out. Like, we're gonna take over. That's how we looked at it, the young guys. We're taking over, bro. Because we're the new generation. You guys are stuck in the old generation. We're in the new generation. And we were like, yo, we're gonna take Carl's Barbershop out. Even though nothing malicious, it was just, that was a competition.
It's like a friendly competition.
Yes, it was
You fell in love with barbering, and you found, like you said, a competition in it.
Yeah.
To get better yourself.
To get better, yeah.
Competition with yourself,
Yeah.
but also with your peers.
Yeah, man.
Friendly competition.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, bro. Sometimes I've been in shops where that competition could turn into like a real competition and a real beef. In a sense, we've all seen it at shops where it's like, because
it was a hostile
when there's money involved, and back in the day it was more cutthroat. Like,
Very.
people with sharp clients.
Not so much appointments,
Right, not so much organized, not so much
Walking.
professional as it is now.
Yeah.
Before it was just whoever walked through that door, whoever was like the first next to the door is like, yo, I got you.
And that's
I see how.
You know what I mean?
That's another thing. What he's saying, it was hostile because we were cutting hood. We were cutting nothing but hood.
Yeah, like
There were-
volume.
The white boys, they were scared to come in to a shop of like ours, like an urban shop. It was rare that you would see white boys come in a shop until we were like, we got business smart to where we put our shop in Plantation, nice area, the Fountain Plaza, and we started catering to all the boys that went to Heritage, that went to South Plant. You know what I'm saying? And yo, they had the money. They had the money, and they were scared to come get. You know, they were coming with their mama, boy, and young. We were 21.
That's what I was
The moms were looking at us like, "How old are you guys?"
I remember the first time I came to see you. You remember how old I was?
Bro, you were a jig.
Like,
You came with your
7?
mom. You were that young. You came with your mom.
I came in pulling up with my mom like every 2 weeks.
Yo, but let me ask you this, because I remember you being young when you first came. But did you go to another shop when you were younger, like baby, like
I
3,
believe
4?
I did something I can't really remember. Like majority of my haircut life has been with Diego.
Damn, bro.
Been not at
It's
this
an
shop.
honor,
This
bro.
shop
It's an
just opened. So he had another. Well, it wasn't his shop, but he was cutting hair at another shop before this.
So he's a witness and a testament to all the things that I say about how we learned about how not to be like the wrong way to be an owner,
Yeah.
and what we learned from that, and how to flip that and be the right, the right type of owner.
Yeah.
He's a testament to that, bro, too, bro.
I was legit. I just thought I was regular work
Again,
life.
it's a hangout.
But now that you're older, you kind of witness it.
Yeah,
Like, damn, bro, he was
understand.
wilding, and, you know.
But a barbershop was just, it was a hangout. Bro. We were young.
That's how I feel when I walk in here.
Yeah.
Myself.
It's like a locker room.
But you guys make here kind of feel like a home.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
Bro, the barbershop is it's like a cornerstone of the community, bro. The cornerstone. It's a small world, man. It brings everyone together.
Yeah.
You know, if you run in the right type of establishment, you know, I feel like it's a blessing, bro. It's a blessing. You know, people learn here in the barbershop. It's a university, bro. People learn from each other. You bring people together.
We want all walks of life to come here.
100%.
We don't want it to just be how it was when we first started. We want to cater to people who are, you know, pharmacists, you know, people who are doctors, people who are lawyers, but we don't want it to just be, you know, from the streets. You know what I mean? Nothing to take away from that, because that we want that. You still need that too. You know what I mean? To grow, because these athletes and these people from the streets end up changing anyways too, and respecting what we do for a living too. You know what I mean? Because we respected them, they respected us. It was just such a that code. It was weird, man. Like being a barber, the code.
Yeah, man.
Being a barber is a code, bro. Because when I was out there young, cutting these people, and I see them out on the street, because it's like I made them look really good, bro. And they were just like, it's because of you. You know what I mean? And it's like, no doubt, man. Like it's love, bro. I love what I do, and you appreciate what I do. There's a connection there.
It's a respect thing.
Bob.
It's a respect thing.
Yeah, the respect, like it goes deep, bro. Like that's what I loved about it.
So yeah, us as barbers being in the game for a long time, man, we feel like the profession needs that level of respect. Because unfortunately, there's a lot of barbers that still don't take it serious, and they still have that mentality that he was talking about, as far as like street mentality, you know what I mean? But the game has grown. I will acknowledge that. You know what I mean? It has grown to a place where it's like professionalism, and then you got barbers coming out with their own brand, their own products. You know, now we're platform artists. We're on what we're doing now.
Clients.
You got barbers doing that on a major scale, like on a stage level, where people pay to go see a haircut or a tutorial or to hear a barber's journey and a barber's story. So the up and coming barbers can learn from that and you know, succeed.
We're trying to build better leaders. You get me? Because that's what we never had that. We were learning as we went, and it was just fun. It was fun. You get me? Schooling was a joke. You know, being in the barbershop, like I said, it was just a hangout. It was fun. It was like a hobby. It wasn't taken serious as a career, because we never had those mentors. And now that we're in the shoes that we're in today, at the age we're at now, like the game still needs better leaders, and that's why we're tired of hearing of, oh, I went to this shop because people smell like, you know, like weed, or they're cursing up a storm. I'm trying to bring my kids in there. You know what I mean? I'm trying to bring my, you know what I mean? I want to refer people to these barbers because they're talented, but they're still not taking their job serious, because how are you supposed to grow and build off of these young generations when it's moms and, you get me? Like, I need you to take your job a little more serious. And that's what we're trying to teach the new generation of barbers that are coming with us. You know what I mean? Have respect, you know, and like have good work ethic, you know, lead by example, you know what I mean? Like simple rules, bro. You know, wear pants to work, bro. Not you gotta have what's the word? Accountability. Rocky.
That's good, bro. So while he came in, right? When did he join the team?
It's been a year now, right?
A year?
Right. It's been a year.
A little bit over a year.
Yeah.
A year and 2 months.
Yeah. Man, when D-Rock came in, bro.
He changed our lives, bro. He changed our lives.
He gave us hope, bro. He gave us hope, honestly, like, because we went through the ringer of barbers, and when he showed up, like, I didn't know. Honestly, I didn't know he was gonna be game time like that. You know what I mean? Like he was locked in, but you know, interviewing him, very timid, right? Very timid. You know.
It's crazy because every barber's journey is different, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, this is his first profession ever.
Ever.
You know, he never had a job before this.
Yeah, never had a job.
That alone tells you like he's really about this lifestyle, about this culture. You know what I mean? He saw something that he liked. He saw something that he wanted to get better at. And I feel like, you know, he's a great addition to top tier because ever since he's been here, he showed us nothing less than top tier. But his growth, man, has been like exponential, bro. Cause when he came in, like he said, he was not really talkative, you know, real quiet. But when it came time to turn the Clippers on, you know what I mean? He got to work. And he was always asking us questions. Jose would teach him, I would teach him, Pedro would teach him, and he learned a lot from us, bro.
But let's get back to you were nervous, you know.
Yeah. I really didn't know what to expect, bro.
It was your first job.
Cause me, I just like getting haircuts, bro. Like that's kind of what inspired me, or what made me want to be a barber. Like how I felt after getting a haircut, bro.
So you wanted to implement that on other
Exactly,
people.
bro.
I
Like
see.
it made me feel better about myself.
Yeah.
And I wanted to give that same feeling to my clients.
That's so.
But tell them about, you know, that when you started barber school, you didn't know how to cut.
Nah, bro. I
He's
just like,
never
So
cut.
he walked in here, no experience, no practice.
No, he had a little bit.
I mean,
oh, no, I was finishing school,
but before school, what made him be a barber? Like he just liked that feeling. He didn't know how to cut.
I did like one haircut and I joined school.
That's it.
Who was that first haircut on, bro?
My boy Devin, bro.
Yeah?
I still cut him to this day.
That's what's up, man.
But that's crazy. Like,
That's what's up.
did one haircut and then started
is.
school. But to hear his story
Yeah.
and how fast he's developing and how his work ethic, like, that's not normal. That's not the norm. You know what I mean? For somebody to find what they already love and a career,
Like I know
That's
I
a
wanted this
blessing.
to be my job. Like I didn't want to work no regular 9 to 5, bro.
You want to know the most interesting part? Is that he doesn't even have 2 years in the game.
Yeah.
And he's already
Yeah.
inspiring younger kids to want to be barbers.
Yeah, bro.
You know how crazy that is, bro?
That's crazy.
Like, the kid that just left here is one of his clients, and in the chair, he's like, yo, man.
And he's in high school.
And he's like cutting hair in his backyard, like in his balcony.
And he's inspiring. He's inspiring him
Asking
that's in
him
high school.
questions, bro. Asking him questions, like,
Which
looking
is
up
like,
to him.
you
And
know,
I'm sure that makes him feel amazing, bro.
You know,
Like,
bro,
come on,
I
bro.
didn't think that would happen to me so quick, bro. I thought maybe, you know, like 10 years later,
Yeah.
I would have people coming up to me like, yo, what's up? I want to learn something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the first time I'm seeing it in this setting, right? I remember, I think it was like a month ago. I wasn't really paying attention too much to his progression, but I remember I saw one of his cuts on Instagram. I think with you tagged in it, with the barbershop tagged in it.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, that shit fire. That fade is like,
Yeah, man.
that's a good fade.
Yeah, bro.
And I never considered, I wouldn't say I never, because there was one time Diego wasn't around, I needed a haircut.
Bro,
But
like, keep it in the shop, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? All
I
these guys
never
like
considered getting a haircut from no one else.
Yeah, man.
And I was like, you know what? If Diego not here, I might. If I walk in here, I might do it.
That's what's
Yeah,
up.
man.
That's the way we want it to be too.
course, bro.
We want. That's why we are building and trying to help the right barbers, not just any barber.
Yeah.
Because we want to keep it in house, bro.
Yeah.
We want to, man, because
That's how it should be.
it should be. Yes.
Yes.
That's how it should be.
And it's already happened, bro. You're not the only one, man. Like, if, let's say I'm out of town or Jose's out of town,
Yeah.
we know that this guy's going to bless our clients, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Without a problem.
Because you hear customers all the time like, yo, but what if you're not there? Oh, who's gonna cut my hair? Like, and the fact that I could throw him to Gerard or Diego or Pedro, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's awesome. That's awesome because my clients are in good hands.
Yeah.
The knowledge within the industry, bro, is the more you know, the more you're going to grow.
And that's what we try to teach here. Like, yo, I don't want you just being a faded barber. You get me? I don't want you to just learn how to zero fade because that's all they get stuck on. And I'm like, dude, I need you to learn how to do a 3 scissors on top. I need you how to do an older gentleman, you know, that's from, you know, the 50s and 60s, bro, and you need to give him a nice slick back, nice scissor trim, get his eyebrows, get his ears, make him feel like he is polished, bro, and you made him feel 20 years younger. You get me? Like a little boy haircut that a mom is bringing in here. I just want a little trim. And if you don't know how to do any of those things, bro, you're losing out on money. You're scaring money away. You're not an all-around barber. Because again, you're gonna get stuck and categorized as that one barber in that one lane. And that's what I always told myself. Like, I want to be in all these lanes. I want anybody and everybody to be in my chair, and I can handle all those haircuts.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna handle it from, like I said, a child to someone from the street, someone who's educated, someone who's older than me, that I can have a very good conversation with that person. You know what I'm saying? And I know what I'm doing.
And that a lot of that also has to do with like self-development, because that's the only way you're able to have like those conversations that he's telling you guys about. Is like you have to self-develop yourself in order to be able to provide that value to that person. Because if you don't work on yourself first, how are you gonna overflow that water into that next person's cup?
Right.
You feel me? That's what it's about. You gotta self-infliction first, and then, you know what I mean? It's just them.
So let me ask too then. So what's like the funniest experience you had with any client?
Funniest. I had a guy one time where it wasn't funny, but he had to stop in the middle of the haircut because he was like super wasted. And he came, like he was drinking from the night before, and he had like a 9 o'clock appointment. I don't even know how he woke up, because when he walked in here, he was like pale, his eyes were red, and he's like, yo, in the middle of the haircut, he's like, yo, stop, I gotta go to the bathroom. Bro, and all we hear, cause we had like, you know, soft music playing. He went in the bathroom and all you heard was, he was like, he threw up for like 5 minutes straight. He came back, I didn't even want to finish his haircut, bro, cause.
You got one yet? Me?
Got a whole bunch.
Like, already? Like 2 weeks ago, last week? The drunk guy? Mexican guy?
Oh,
my
He was
That's why when he
wasted.
came back in.
He wanted to do karaoke in the barbershop.
That's great. And we put it on for him.
And we did.
Y'all entertain that shit,
Hell
bro.
yeah, because we want a good laugh, bro. Like, it can happen in here, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's have a good laugh. Let's roll with it, you know what I mean? Respectfully, you know what I mean?
Broward County barbers. 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 Broward County